it's not every day that you have an issue because you want to get across somewhere, but you've got zebras over there, water buck just behind those bushes, another one over there, and then more water bucks over there, along with some more zebras. And yeah, the water bucks have quite large antlers, so yeah. See, when you go to the zoo, they don't really tell you how close you can get to these animals without being killed. So nice though. And then on the other side, go. And zebras. I think it's a good thing that they're a bit tame and used to people. Otherwise we may be in trouble. Okay, so what do you do when there's a giraffe coming your way? Yeah, when you're in a safari park in the UK, you're in a car. Not in a car. And it's there. Okay, so that's the giraffe and water buck and zebra encounter done. Let's head over onto the jetty. Tell you what, it puts you a bit on the edge being here, knowing that yesterday we were specifically told to ring reception and do not leave our room after 6:30 without an escort because of the hippos. And yesterday we were also shooting hippos on basically on the edge of this lake. We saw them come out of the water in front of our room and get really close, and now we're next to the water, and you walk along the jetty, and obviously you've got water on either side. It's like, I don't want to get bitten. Okay, so we're done with our exploration mission. We've got to be leaving the lodge in about 20 minutes because it's time to head over to Maasai Mara. But first we need to get past the water bucks, the zebras, and the giraffe. It's time to go. Just checked out, but we don't want to go. Such an awesome place. Yeah. It's a brilliant place for just to relax. As I was saying before the gimbal played up, it would be a brilliant place if you want to come to Africa just to relax and not really do much. This place would be amazing because it looks like there are paths around the resort, so you can go for a walk. And I think I saw a notice board yesterday saying that they've got all sorts of activities organised throughout the day. So yeah, you wouldn't be bored. And the surroundings just amazing. Right, so monkeys and a cat over there. That's the way out. And our Land Cruiser's just over there. So let's hit the road. Okay, so we just stopped at a petrol station to fill up. With all the driving, you do go through quite a lot of fuel, even though that the Land Cruiser's got 2 tanks, you still need to fill up every now and then. Just in case you're considering a self-drive, fuel at this point, so June 2018, is about 70 pence a litre, so that's 100 shillings a litre pretty much, which is about half the price of the UK diesel at the moment. So yeah. Okay, so there's not many hotels, as you can see. This is the Maasai Mara Gate View Hotel, and it's attached to the butchers. So, you know, diversifying there. Hopefully not butchering the guests, but yeah, a bit of an unusual combination. Okay, so we're literally in front of the gate for the national park, and this time we've learned our lesson. We're not getting out. Our guide's just going to get the tickets, and then we're going to go straight in for a game drive, and then after the game drive we're going to go over to the lodge. It's part of the same chain as the one at Lake Naivasha, so it should be good because that one was pretty impressive. So yeah, top tip: if you're about to approach the gates to the park, shut the windows, shut the doors, don't leave the car unless you're going to be buying stuff, because these ladies are pretty persistent. We've come off a bit more off the beaten track just to see whether we can find something a bit more special. That's the advantage of a Land Cruiser as opposed to a van, that you can go properly off-road. Okay, fun fact, the Mara's got one of the highest concentrations of animals out of the national parks in Kenya, with the exception of today. They've taken today off. Yeah, we're not seeing too much, but we've got a full day safari tomorrow pretty much, so there's always a bit more time. Okay, there was a sighting of a lion and we're out chasing. We're on the mission. And it's funny because you can see all of the cars just going to that one spot. Bumpy much. Hopefully there's something there. incredible. Lions literally over there. And so when you get a lion up here, the place literally turns into a car park. Just a row of cars that way, vans. And then if I turn you around that way, exactly the same. And then I don't know if you can see in the distance there, but there's just more and more coming. So this is out of season. I imagine in season there would be just a circle of vehicles around the cats. We're on the move again. There was a report of a cheetah, unconfirmed, so may not be there. We're gonna give it a go. So suddenly there was just a load of cars leaving the lions and chasing after each other. Who can get to the cheetah first? Who can find it? And you can just see a load of dust being left behind. Okay, so the cheetah is here, but he's just really far. You can't really get a good enough picture because it's a bit too far. Even at 600mm, you can't get close enough. And the camcorder, you've seen it, it's just a little speck. It's a bit bittersweet really, because although yes, you do want to see them, when you see them surrounded by vans and 4x4s, that's not how you want to see them. Which I know is a bit ironic because we're in one, but yeah, bittersweet. But yeah, we're off. We're gonna leave these guys to it, and yeah, hopefully next time we'll see one in a bit of a under better circumstances. Okay, so we carried on, and basically on our way there was another group of cars just parked up, and it appears that there's two more cheetahs. These ones are just basically sat down, just laying down and just watching everything unfold. Not bothered at all. Okay, so we just arrived at our lodge for Maasai Mara. It's another Sopa Lodge, so it's a chain. But this one is definitely a bit more basic than the other places that they put us up with, which doesn't really bother us, because tomorrow we're doing a balloon sunrise safari, which means that we have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And it's 7:15 right now. We're going to dinner, and after dinner there is going to be a Maasai show entertainment thing. I think they're going to show us the Maasai dance, and after that we're going to just run here, jump in the shower, jump in bed and sleep for maybe 3 hours or something. And then tomorrow is going to be another form of entertainment. I think there's going to be a talk about wildlife. So it's nice that they're keeping their guests sort of occupied in the evening after dinner, as opposed to for you to have your dinner and then just go straight to bed. Yeah, full day safari. So after the balloon ride tomorrow, we're gonna get picked up by our guide. We're gonna have packed lunch, and yeah, it's gonna be full day tomorrow.